studying since it kicked me off broadcasting. And you just read into everything. It's yeah. Kill the fish.
My favorite arm! This way!
So, is that access arm like some kind of key?
If by key you mean a way to easily and safely press buttons, then yes.
What?
But please not. Oh, there is an elevator that will take us to one of those delightfully glowing crystals right up ahead.
What is that?
That is Juice, my best friend. He tries to kill me sometimes, but he is a great listener.
He tries to kill you?
You become friends too. You can call him Juicy or Juicy or JC. Oh, that is a swell nickname.
Oh shit. This one is way better than the first remake. I keep forgetting the cat wants to replace this. Be right back. Alright, Magic. Probably not even hearing anymore. No food. working. Come in now. Yeah, he's right there. What's up? Oh, okay. Shut the door. Oh, Magic's here. She did come in. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Alright. You're a loss. I don't care. Shit, I gotta bring the mustard and ketchup back in. Back in the fridge. Yeah. I just now checked if it was muted. It wasn't. It says it's not. There, back. What do you want to stop the camera this weekend? But when Saturday, Sunday, I'll set them up. I set them, but it won't. It's not hard. Just let me know. All right. Stream still up. The last one kicked me off probably because I was diving deep into everyone's what is. Yeah, it's a depressing topic that doesn't make it any less true though. It's like, no, inappropriate. You banned. Ha! Joke's on you. I'll ban myself and create a whole new world. Like I need you. That's funny. I know too much. Curse of knowledge. What's up, baby doll? Hello. I showed George. I showed Magic. Actually, I'm not picking her up. She'll get pissed. They can miss out. They may never see you ever again. Your cat lives might expire. Especially if you are walking around a lot of people who don't pay attention and get stepped on. Because you like to walk underneath people's feet. One of these days, someone who is not paying attention. Not everyone has constant vigilance, paranoia like me. One day they'll step on you. I won't. That's because I think too much more than live.
See? Elevator. Bam! Now let me just press the button with the old access arm.
This is the obsession for knowledge.
My access arm. It no longer works. It is just an arm now. This is... Oh. We just need to find a way to turn it back.
Over executed.
Okay, I will just stay down here and watch you.
Getting too close.
Not gonna stop me.
Rocket! The big one! The
Yeah.
big one!
There we go.
Ratchetti, you might want to get in this elevator soon, or now. Well done. You totally. Aw, I have never seen you so playful before.
That's playful?
You Usually he just moseys around the station doing his own thing, but he seems to be actively chasing you. I am jealous. There it is! My favorite blazon in all of the station! I love the way it sparkles after you stare at it for 6 hours.
Well, I guess this is goodbye then. Thanks for all your help, Junkbot.
It was my pleasure, Rah-Rah and Kitty.
So close.
Where did you come from?
Another dimension?
Yeah, very funny. Tell GeorgeBot he better watch his back tomorrow.
The Rubion Forge should be just ahead.
Save all data. What? Escape.
Hmm. So fucking weird. Ah, shit. Alright. Fuck me. Okay, 1 second. I'm getting annoyed. I gotta change out my shirt or something. I'm gonna take off my hoodie. Strip naked. Get banned. BRB. All nice and cozy, are you? Alright. YouTube. Google and Microsoft make a deal. I don't think Microsoft's making any deals right now because they're so preoccupied with their one deal already. And they're getting backlash like crazy for it, even if they get fulfilled, completed or whatever. There's countries that have approved of it, and then countries that have not. Just government shit. Last time I checked, at least. You ask me, it's a lot of work, and better be worth the fight. Because if you fight for that and you put all your effort into just Activision, all your eggs into Activision, when there are companies like Square Enix and, well, even AT&T Warner Bros. Is more like, I don't know, there's a lot of shit out there. I think there's better companies than Activision to be purchasing too, but I don't know. Like, choices, right? Choices that people make, choices that corporations make. As long as it's free, or $10 a month, I'd be happy. I support Game Pass because it supports me. What's up? You look like a lion, half lion. Why are you ripping your hair out? It's uneven. You gotta, like, maybe chew that part off into a line. It's uneven. Forgot to rip some of it to even it out, you didn't eat enough of it or something. Like, uh, well, you're not boring. You're interesting. Interesting. What have we got going on there? Cut your own hair. Okay, turn the camera. There we go. Oh, we put on the Nightmare Before Christmas. Open the window. Put on my Nintendo hat. I don't know how long this will last because I don't really wear hats. I used to. Yeah, that face didn't last long. Nintendo hat. Let's go to the movie theaters. It's like you go to the movies, you go to like a good movie theater, has like an IMAX, and then you come back to where you stay most of the time, and they don't even have, like, they have just like regular movie theaters, and it's like, oh shit. Sure, I'd go watch John Wick in like one of the more badass theaters, but like, that's quite a drive just to watch John Wick in better quality. It's just like, if that's the case, then I'll just wait. Instead, I'll go watch Mario in theaters. That's my next movie I'll probably go see in theaters. But I think that Dungeons and Dragons movie looks funny as hell. Looks super fun, the Dungeons and Dragons movie. But it's a damn shame because that one I feel like, well, like I should go support, but I probably won't. I should because it's done my, it's like that Amazing Spider-Man. Why we never got Amazing Spider-Man 3. Let's be real. It's the Amazing Spider-Man movies made more sense than any of the other Spider-Man movies combined. It had a better origin. It made absolutely more. It made so much more sense. It was all science-based. though. But it was like, and how it was in his DNA and how his parents, why, in that, other words, in the Amazing Spider-Mans, there can't be another Spider-Man. You think about it, unless someone else goes into the DNA, because not anyone can get bitten by a spider in the Amazing Spider-Man. If you pay attention to the story and the lore in the background, the Amazing Spider-Man 1, especially the Amazing Spider-Man 2, tells you more when he starts digging into it more. When he got bitten, he would have died if he didn't have that altered into his genes. Because his parents did something to him when he was a baby. Like, if you look at it, but there were also other experiments. Like, it's true, like Moria's venom, like, was all hinted. Like, they had plans to basically create this whole scientific approach towards the villains. Like, they were creating them, like playing a part in creating every single one of them almost. So, but it didn't. They didn't get enough support. They banked too much into movie theaters. They found all their revenue, thinking that they forget that they can make a lot of money off movies in other ways too. That it's the movie theaters aren't the only thing that exists. Like, not all of us have a badass AMC or Regal. Like, my Regal is like, we have a Regal, but it's like in fucking standard definition. Even though it says HD, it doesn't look like it's in HD. Like, my TV quality looks better than that screen. So but if you go to another Regal, like Manhattan, that's quite a way away. Drive, 3-4 hours just to go watch a fucking movie. It's like the badass IMAX that they have this format at AMC that I really, really, really like at AMC. I forgot what it's called. That I think is of really good quality in the theaters. That I went and watched Scream 6 actually, and same theater actually. I watched same screen that I watched Scream 6 and 65 in. I never planned on watching 65. I just happened to be in New York City a little long, and had some time to spare, and I chose one more movie. I had planned on. I was actually, yeah. So Scream 6 was very much planned, but 65 wasn't. That was just something I added. Which turned out to be uh, a story that's been told before. Just another leave Earth, come back to Earth, and a different time. Pretty much. This talks about time. Your retirement. Because everything's going to change. There's so much invested into numbers. Put meaning into every little detail. Good luck. What happened to your free will? Did it expire? Well, you did have power. Prime is what it's called. There's a Prime, like Prime and AMC. And if I pull up AMC here, that's AMC Empire 25. It's a badass. That's a movie theater. That's a real movie theater right there. But I pull up this AMC that's nearby, and it doesn't offer Prime. The Prime format is, yeah. So pull up Vestal Town Square 9. That was just the closest AMC. I believe it is. Yeah, it's all digital. Let me tell you something about digital on a big 100-inch screen plus. It looks like choppy, and I don't know how people. It's worse than watching digital on TV. I can do digital on a TV, but on a big screen, it's a little hard to watch digital because the pixels are so noticeable. It's like they even in 4K, it's like it's just not the best quality. Like Prime, you don't even have to do IMAX. Prime is uh, even in better sound, better quality. Like it had everything wrapped into one. Because sometimes I'll go watch a movie at certain theaters and like it'll have better sound even than visual performance, and that it's like you can really experience movies differently. Like if you sit down and some movies are like roller coaster rides, so if you do watch them at home, you won't enjoy them. Like you won't enjoy them unless you're like sitting in like a immersion because that's what they kind of are meant for. So it's like, so yeah, I do believe there are experiences that are absolutely necessary to enjoy things, I guess. Well, I guess it depends on you and your mindset. I guess you could, like I said, be how much South Park can you watch before you are like, I can't watch this shit anymore. I no longer find it interesting. It's like I've seen people watch Family Guy constantly, and it's like I don't like Family Guy that much. Holy shit! It's like I can't watch it as much as you, but I have watched some episodes. Yes, I've seen entire seasons, but it's like I can't sit there and watch that show back to back. No, shit, no. But it's like I think it's one of actually the last cartoons that I watched that was a comedy, adult comedy that I guess was out for a little bit and I didn't even know it was on Hulu called Solar Opposites. Oh, that shit's fucking funny at times, like some of those episodes. But one of my the animes I was watching, I was like so fucked up, but I was like just watching it. I was like, oh, okay, this ain't bad. It was called Bastard on Netflix. I just thought it was funny. Like, what are you watching? I'm watching the anime Bastard. Watching Bastard. It's like that saying, it's like, you get so tired of saying son of a bitch. So you're like, what am I supposed to say? Daughter of a bastard, or son of a bastard, or daughter of a bitch? I don't know. It's like you start changing things. It's like, that's what Solar Opposites does. There's always a fucking t-shirt that's transing something, like taking something and transforming it. And so there, I forgot the word for it, but there's a more correct word for it. But yeah, I don't know. I think everything for me gets stale. So, like when it comes to entertainment stuff. Like I said, I think and 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 I never fucking stop thinking. My mind never shuts the fuck up. So sometimes like when I'm by myself, I just don't talk. I just stand still and like I don't exist. It's like I have to force myself to talk. And then when I start forcing myself to talk, the next second I know is that I start talking. Like, and no, I'm just like, when is it that I'll have to tell myself to stop? Because now I'm like, what am I going to keep going and going and going? That some people is like, well, you ever see like actors when some actors are like, you know, they blame the success of their career, the choosing of their career because of their obsession for talking. It's like where they're just like, I'm obsessed with talking so fucking much. Isn't that what Ron Reynolds is? Like, has a shows like, which is a big success point for him, is that he, like, if you watch his stuff, he's just constantly talking, and it's just keeps going. There's a saying that I came up with a long time ago, which I gave it credit to Vince Vaughn though. It was like from Wedding Crashers. That was one of my first, whatever, it's like, it's called the Vince Vaughning is what I used to call it. Because it's like, you're like, well, am I interested? And now that I'm not interested, it's like, maybe they're interested. It's like, now that I'm not interested, and then if I'm interested, now are they interested? Or they're not interested, but I'm interested? It's like that, but not just with people, but with objects and everything in life. It's like, okay, moments and energy. It's like, how much are the bank on this shit? It's like, true love's nice, right? Hell yeah. But it's like, do they want that? Do they want that? It's like, I just start asking yourself, do I want that? It's like, then it's like, well, yeah, but why not ask myself that? But it's like, maybe they don't know. Maybe I need to communicate that. It's like, well, maybe there's a reason for why they've been with so many people. That starts popping in my head. Like, they're like, well, okay, well, this is my reason for being in all of these multiple relationships. And it's like, oh, this, okay, so, am I not supposed to have this be a part to define you? Is this like something to define you, or erase it from that, and then doesn't make a difference if I erase it? Like, so it's like, comes right back to just enjoy your time while you have it, whether you realize if it's real or not. it's like it's like shit. Or you just take. I mean, shit. The United States is all about opportunity. If you can, even if it's against the law, they don't give a shit. It's the United States. It's power and being intelligent. So it's like, you just take what you want if you can. So they bank and all this other shit. To me, that sounds really fucked up, personally. Like, and it's some people, it's like the only thing they know. Like, somehow they're like, well, I can't succeed without doing this. It's like, I try to understand why people would go about doing their life in that, like, I take your free will and make it mine, like, constantly. And the answer is oftenly because there's a part of them that has a history of karma where being a good person doesn't actually work out for them, where they profit more by being an evil bastard than they do. And I think there's actually truth to that. Like, they get a part of what they want from being evil. But the thing is, do I think that they are happy about it? I think they're constantly competing with it. With my experiences though, because they take, and then if they don't keep, then it depends on whether someone keeps or not. But it's like, still, they get, it's like you go somewhere and you get a taste of something, and do you let it go away, or do you pursue it? And how far are you willing to pursue the luxury lifestyle that you just embraced? Are you just to walk away from that and just like, where is it where you're like, do you tell yourself you hate it now? Or are you supposed to program yourself? Would it be better just to hate it than to like it because of, you've been working your ass off your whole life to achieve it and then finally get it and then die? It's like, I know people who've worked their asses off, and I, you put value and time into things, and in this fucking government, and then it doesn't really matter in the end because they're fucking dead anyway. They don't even get anything out of it because they put so much. Like I said, it's the trade. It's not the way, that is not living. that is not life. Somewhere down the road, people thought that was life. Like, and it's just not life. I strongly disagree with people who say that's life. I don't think that's life. I think that is a program that's people conditioned to do with society. Like, there's gotta be, and maybe sacredness is asking too much, but to me, there's also genuality. There's the genuine part about it too. So it's like, it's there's the joy that you can get short term, and then there's the joy that you can get like literally forever. But I think it could be extremely harder to get that like the whole true love, right, thing. Like I said, I don't believe that most people actually get that. Because how the hell can you when society conditions you to literally destroy it and to work around it or to work somewhere else? It's like I said, relationships to me feel like peace agreements, and I don't think that's what love is supposed to be. It's like it's like, when is it that it's not a job, when it's not a career, when is it like you're like where like you're starting to kill everything about it. It's like that, it's I guess I just I have never met anyone physically. I guarantee you like that. I've never physically met anybody where I can actually say meaningfully that they were the one and only, but I know that's something that I deep down want, right? It, but it's like, but do they even exist? And then it comes into this whole thing like you get like there's you know who it isn't instantly, and you know who it could be, right? And there's the stronger senses, but the thing about stronger sense when you that is that now you have worry, now there's fear, and then bravery, and you have to be smart, which you don't want to be smart about because right, sometimes intelligence can literally make things not so fun. But it's like the intelligence part comes into protecting what you love, because this is an evil fucking, it's not that the world is an evil, the world isn't evil. Like, I think it's a mistake. It's people are humans are evil, and we realize. I think people should realize that it's actually humanity that's the real evil on this planet. It's not even a lion or a tiger. It's just in their nature. You see, I've seen humans have the brains to not be, and yet they still go down these roads and still choose to be. They know what the hell is right or wrong more than a lion. Where the lion just lives their basic fucking right. So it's like, so that's natural for the lion, but for humans, when they go into things, start doing all these other things, that's just evil. That's there, yeah. So I don't think it's blaming on nature for killing people or animals because of that stuff. That's humans that deserve the real blame. But it's yeah, but there's a lot of shit there. It's like the butterfly effect too, kind of like things have chain effects, and just because you're not paying attention, I don't, I think it takes more involved in the things, but it kills me when people fight for things. A little part of me when I see people fight for something that like freedom, right? And then they'll either win it or they won't win it. I've seen people where they've won the fight, and then I've seen people where they didn't even win the fight at all. Like they fought a fight and they lost the fight, but they still fought the fight. But then I do question the fight. Like literally what you're looking into is that what I see is temporary. solutions that don't really solve the real problem. Like, it's like, even if the fight was to win and things do win, then now it's like, it's like relocating. Like, you're taking on an entire world. When you take on a state inside a country alone inside the United States, or a territory in another country, or different names for things and different representations for things, then you have to spread across that country. But you have individual countries as well, and that you have to reach and influence to the rate, and that is so divided that the Bank of Conquering, that the unity part of it is like behind certain things. It's so like you have to go about things a certain way. Sometimes, yeah, I think you have to be Severus Snape. Like, if it's an influential thing that it might hurt you, like it will hurt the individual who's doing it because they don't believe in what they're doing, but they might have to be the bad guy to convince everyone else that they're the bad guy, just so, place the role so well that the sacrifice. Like, I actually believe that is very real, that people do, like, but like, someone could do that, or someone could be convinced that they need to do this, and it's like, and fall into these things, and then it not really, people can go and have these motives to show things and to go about things, and it's like, the scary thing is that there's people who also fall victim to it, that aren't, because it's not something easily controlled. You can, it is, I hate to say this, but there are people out there who can control it and be the villain and flip the switch. But it's also, now you're going to have to control the narrative after that point as well, because you still have to keep it going, until you don't have to. And there's an opening where you can actually be and spill out and reveal. But the whole point is not about you. That becomes a sacrifice. It's like Jesus Christ willingly letting himself get nailed up on a cross for a cause, a long-term effect. And it's these things, like fictional characters, right, that I grew up on, like Severus Snape, for example, who had to appear as much as possible as the bad guy, but not too much under certain circumstances, but to convince that, that he is undercover, that and so he can flip the switch back. And it's like, can you imagine? Because in, like, for example, the real world, we don't have fucking pensives. Imagine if they never got there in time to collect the deer. No one alive would know. No one alive would know. All of that would have just been lost. And I think that's more real than the Deathly Hollows book was about some fictional character. Like, I feel like in the real world, you wouldn't fucking know. The living would never tell you. The only way you would find that shit out is by the dead. Literally, like, you'd have to, be able to tap into that stuff. And at that point, because everyone who knew those answers are dead. And so now you have to gain that knowledge, not from the living, but from the dead. So that the living can have that knowledge, but they would have to go back and retrieve it from the dead. See, I think that's the real world, though. It's not often where we actually collect the correct data off the bat. I think mostly they correct the false and corrupted data first. And then they believe that corrupted data to be the truth. And then they learn out later that they just sentenced someone to death or something that didn't even deserve to be sentenced to death. Shit like that. Even that's how bad it is. And that the United States in itself I've lived here my entire life. I could tell you that the system is absolutely has been in favor of those who can measure better than others, which has nothing to do with morality. It has nothing to do with heart. It has everything to do with calculation and reigning, and it is so tragic because that is in the favor of those who are good at evil. It's like, and people don't want to hear that, but it's, you know, but if you go too much heart, right? It's like like I said, we bank a lot of numbers and money. The heart can be devastated and destroyed, brought beaten down. It's like it's sometimes it's like the you don't love what you do, but you feel it's necessary to do certain things that you don't enjoy. You see what I'm saying? Like we all do things we don't like to do. Some we might, not everybody, I think, and not always. But when you go down these roads and paths and choices, it's like, and what you're doing these things, and it could go through, and other people can have an excuse for another thing as well. Like even people who are enforced in power look for opportunities to do evil things before and then explain afterwards why they did them because they're in a hero position that gave them permission to do something that they didn't even have to do. You know, you people sometimes just want to there's a part of them in that moment that just sparks and shoots the kid that's holding a fake gun at them, for example. You see what I'm saying? Be and then just to have that and then bury that. It's like it makes me think, that there's a part of them that is evil as shit as well. Like a part of that instinct in that moment prioritized, even if it was real, they prioritized their own life, or a miscalculation error in a response in the first thing. Or are they just taking that as an opportunity? It's these are things that I don't think they really always will actually address because it's too much psychological, it's too much thought. And it has this way, like I said, to become more scientific than and more intelligent than human emotions can keep up with. Because human emotions are designed to make us ignorant. It's we feel love not because of intelligence. We feel like intelligence, other words would say, get rid of that shit. Get rid of emotions. You could be immortal without emotions if you had full fucking control. We talked about unstable. Like the control, the balance of every single emotion. Full skills acting. If you know that if that was the case, then this is basically living proof to say that everybody is disabled, that everybody is mentally ill, that it's like it says, and then you're trying to put certain people in that. But yet, wait a second. When's your emotions ever, you know, how have you ever had complete control over your own actions because of your emotions or your own emotions? See what I'm saying? Like, isn't it all choice based and calculation? It's mind. And I think there's a cost to it. The mind, though, like doing certain things, like I do believe that there is the crucifix, for example, is a large representation of sacrifice, and there are gods and glorifications of a lot of things that other people take advantage of. Like people invent religions and condition people into things, and then took advantage of good things, even things that were once good that even turned into something or that were once horrible. Shit. There's evidence to back the evil in these great almighty sacred gods that people worship to this day. Find nothing for me. I'll find it for myself. So yeah. So that brings me back to the whole thing is maybe saying fuck love is the better option in life. Fuck emotions and go full robot. Is that where we have to go? Maybe AI is better than humans. Maybe as a human race we don't deserve to live unless we're enslaved by robots. Is that a real laugh or a fake laugh? Question everything.
What are you doing here?
So
It's
many
actually
changes.
a funny story.
Was I talking to you?
You are talking to me.
We are under lockdown. How did you and your steed get in here?
I am inspecting your facility. And how white it is. And orange. Because I am an interior decorator. First class. And the Emperor wanted this redecoration to be a surprise for you and your team. But now, you ruined it.
I would never do that to the Emperor. Please come in and consider my memory banks deleted.
Nice save, Decorator Kit. What do we do now?
Conversing with the researchers could help decrease suspicion. Or we can head straight to the Forge's controls and make the Dimensionator.
Looks like the Forge's controls are right up on that platform.
This is why I used to smoke weed. That's why I need weed right now. Blame it on that. This is weed. This entire game is a giant ass psychological drug.
So, what exactly did he want?
For it to walk!
Sure, okay.
People are on drugs. You're in to the movies, that's your drug.
Schematics
You're in
uploaded.
the video games, that's your
What do we
drug.
got? Uh-huh. I see.
You see.
Are you winging this?
Come on.
You ran the forge with auxiliary power only? The main power button was right there!
Ah, just running a stress test. Let me see. Yes, everything is breaking correctly.
Let's get out of here before...
Get those charlatans!
Greetings, intruders. Let us escort you to the biology wing. You would be perfect for our unethical science experiments.
Why did the forge not work?
I guess it wasn't fully powered? That other button didn't look right.
You said you were not what this.
I'm not. I'm into putting it. Security's everywhere. We gotta get out of here.
What about the Dimensionator?
We'll figure something out.
Operation incoming.
There's nothing in this room. Gotta keep moving.
Interior. Narrators! How could you fall for such a stupid... They didn't even have licenses! I need that lumber found immediately. If it spoils my victory any further, I'll throw you all into the forge and make a nice mug for myself.
The Rubion destroyed, sir.
What? Get that Lombax! Get that Lombax! Get that Lombax! The forge is destroyed!
Ooh! The intruders are still alive.
That won't be the last one. We need to find a way to escape.
What if we use Blizon?
Good call! Monster Dimension sounds pretty good right about now.
What's up? Well, I didn't know if there was a cat out here or something. What's up? Now you're gonna want to go, aren't you? What are you doing? I shut the door for a reason. Are you ready? You go to the bathroom? No shitting in here. If you shit in here, then I get to shit in here, okay? Let's go shit in the corner. And leave a giant ass shitty mess. Actually, let's not. That's gross. Alright. Yes, no, maybe so. What do you want? Fine. She doesn't know what she wants. Probably take a shit in the corner.
Does this count as a break? I only have one left.
And I'm not paying attention and she has to leave. Bloody animals. Oh.
I hate you all.
Bloody awkward.
We will be such great friends once you accept absolute dominance.
That has to be the last of them.
What do we do now? That was the only ruby on Forge that could make the Dimensionator.
There's still one in this dimension, though. Maybe we can get it working again.
I don't know. That freaking thing that Microsoft's been battling with Activision seems like a questionable thing anymore. Like, I don't even play Call of Duty anymore. Get bored of it.
For some reason, all these emergency routes don't make me feel much safer.
Hmm. Yep. Always environmental.
Nice. Yeah. Looks like I'm done here. That was fun. As much as dimensions breaking apart can be fun.
Had money for a PC too. I'd build one. But my fucking shits and other stuff. Just sitting here think about that every now and then, and I never do that one. I haven't built a PC since I was in high school.
What would it take to get your Rubion Forge working again?
Well, there is the power issue. And with the power gone, some kind of nasty virus has infected the system. Nothing will work until it is cleared.
I think I have just a friend who can help with that.
And they're ruined now. Fairy tale. A dream. Only way you're getting there is if I knock myself out. At night. Knocked out.
It's all yours, Glitch.
And punch. It didn't land.
Time! Wait, this dimension has viruses too? This is a nuke pulse upgrade! They're flying now too? So what? They all get deleted the same way. What was the training again? If you delete the virus, you can absorb the power they stole and use it to power the nuke pulse.
This thing's got fucking shields on it. Forgot how to do that.
Can my blitz injectors do any better?
Oh, that would have been handy if I would have fucking remembered that in a while.
Hijacked the computer's firewall. Okay. I bet they don't know I can still get through if I knock out the pods. Time to nuke these germs!
I can't move. Fucking glitched, really. This game broke before when I got stuck on the fucking floor. See how he just stands there? He's there glitched. Of course. She wants to leave. Here. Adios. Sayonara. Oh, God. Fuck it.
Oh, too scared of a big bad glitch now? Well, you should be.
We'll see you again soon, Glitch. If your luck continues to hold.
Is that the virus? Someone has to stop
could do it, Glitch. Thank you.
Nothing's
Great
worse
work,
than
Red 2. You are all cleared to power up the forge.
How do we do that?
drugs. That's all
By
there
finding
is.
a power source. Last I saw it down the stairs and past the pressure door.
That's all there we.
FYI, it is a skosh spooky down.
Doing drugs. Bloody chair. Awesome.
A lot of door.
This must be where they generate the forge's power. But there is nothing here. Is Junkbot messing with us?
I don't know, but if the power source really is missing, we could grab the one in the other dimension.
The one with an entire station looking for us?
Until we have a better solution. Now, let's find us some Blizon. Is that?
Of course.
It is full of Slurpee on jelly? Juice must be hungry. But now is our chance to... Wait,
Ah! Weapons don't even phase it!
stop shooting and run! Ratchet, you are just making him mad!
Ah! Weapons don't even phase him!
Stop shooting and run! Ratchet, you are just making him mad! Stop shooting and run!
Ah! Weapons don't even phase him! You know, for some reason, the dimension where the whole station's searching for us keeps looking better and better.
At least they have the lights on there.
What's that sound?
Just keep moving! Ratchet, I do not see Blizon anywhere. The only place left to look is through the next blast door. But it seems very locked.
What if we follow those cables above us? Maybe we can power down the locks.
I think you are right. This time.
Huh. This lock's controlled by a bolt crank. Guess they didn't get around to upgrading this room.
He has not spotted us. Yet.
jelly canisters anywhere. But there are rifts.
Ratchet, escape juice using the rifts.
I'll need to time it just right. How'd he get here so fast?
There are vents everywhere.
God damn, this is tedious.
Error. Biohazard detected.
Huh?
Amoeboids! Not again. What is with the light?
He's right there!
That is somewhat alarming.
Biohazard resolved. Systems online.
Oh, that computer just turned on. Can we take a look? There is a research log. Let us watch.
Primary lock released. Blast door unlocked. Fine. See if I can. Resuming playback on station log.
Come here! Okay, look out past the Playing around and look,
All
you
right.
see it? How does it swim like? Is that a hello? Wait, what are you guys doing? You're hurting it! Stop! Stop this right now! Stop!
That was Jump Bot?
And I think he was talking about juice. Let's get out of here!
It is badass come over here first.
Almost there.
All right. If I were Blizon, where would I be?
Ratchet, are you okay?
Yeah. Luckily, my O2 filtrator still works. Hadn't tested it in years.
Ratchet, I have been thinking about what you said earlier about the Lombaxes and risking a good life. I had a good life on Savali. It was peaceful.
Jesus, had.
Quiet. Even joyful. So when you asked to become partners, I did not want to risk things either. But I am glad I did.
Thanks, Kit. That means a lot. But I'm just not sure it's...
It is okay. Now I can be the one who believes in you.
Okay, fucking glitch fest. Shoot over there. Come on, motherfucker. Fucking broken. Giant geometric mess. Glitchy glitch glitch. Wild Wild West. Second generation. We're back to those video game crash days. Before I was born. This will probably kill us all. Let's do it.
Up ahead, an airlock.
Doesn't even work, so. Glitch!
Come on!
You two want some new
Same old
gear?
data.
I got a special discount at 100 fathoms.
Ms. Zircon, what are you doing here?
If Zircon Jr. wants to study existential economics at Bogon University, then by goodness, I will make sure we can afford it. Go ahead, Shug. That
Make
is
fun.
a great deal.
Fun be made. What a lovely piece of garbage. What a beautiful, luxuriously beautiful. Make sure we put some extra beauty into that
Folks are burning a hole in your
garbage.
pockets.
It's finding it real hard to find it actually beautiful. I'll be right back while I go get poison. By poison, I mean food. All right. Well, we're gonna have an all-I-can-eat buffet in here. We're gonna all share this. 'Cause I know that you won't leave the food alone. Or I'm gonna go get something to eat. Enjoy. It's a good show. One of the few. Yeah, George is already in here too. He'll come for the food. Magic just wants to steal my leg. Demand me to sit down for the rest of my life. Strange things. Hey! Oh! Let's go. You're the troublemaker. Stay away from the food, George. I'll squirt gun you. Wrench you in water. Fear of water. Ugh. Ready to shave my head bald again. So I'm ready for the apocalypse. Parents from dead people. So fucking sarcastic. Sarcasm. His character. What's up, buddy? Got no food for you. The window is open. Enjoy the window while it's open. It's rarely nice. And that ain't even nice. It's cool weather. New York weather. We have like 3 months of good weather. That's it. The conditional love. It's everywhere. That ain't even real love. All careers, jobs, every relationship is based on cooperation and employment. The animals, friendships, you name it. Name anything that can never be unconditional. What fucking laws and rules that are made? My laws are. cats cannot drink our toilets, milk and dogs, even if people think that's yummy or pleasant, whatever they think whatever the fuck they want to think. I think it is still bloody disgusting. I guess I can think tomorrow that it's not, I suppose. Because when I'm living by myself, I have zero energy. But when I live often with other people, like roommates, or whatever, they always seem to have energy. At least one. They always like me. I don't get it, because I even try to distance myself. Like this. They're fun to an extent. Then some of them are annoying as hell. It can be. Look at George, bro. He doesn't give a shit about me. All he wants is his food. And then he doesn't even want this food because he's going to eat it and then he'll just throw it right back up. Because it won't settle well with him. Here's a kid. Doesn't know one about it. What'd you do earlier? Did you knock over all the treats? And I had to pick up your mess. I would have gave you treats more today. But now, probably ate like a shitload already, I'm assuming, because it's all that spilt. Blame it on you. Or magic. You're the only two that can do that. Pepper is lazy and she doesn't even like food. She won't eat anything but hard. She didn't even feed her a snack. That's all she likes, hard food. These other two cats will eat almost anything. Except for Magic will eat Cheetos. George will eat Cheetos. Actually, that's one of George's favorite snacks is Cheetos. He'll eat those until he throws them up. I gotta clean up cat puke because he doesn't take himself to the kitty litter box to throw up. I'm gonna train the cats to go puke in their litter box. The times the animals take shits in your bedrooms, in your rooms. Let's come up here, George, and sit right in front of the TV. I'm not doing anything. Sits right in front of the monitor. Used to when I had the monitor. Can't see anything. For real. It's right there in front of the monitor. Okay. Alright, just why do I have to get into everything? You got your toys out in the living room. There ain't any cat toys in here. Well, I don't get it. You got a whole castle out there. You got a kitty castle. You don't even use that. Well, actually, none of them use that. I'm gonna climb in the basket. Let me take the cigars out. 1 second. Here, basket's all yours to play with. Climb in it if you think you can. By all means, have some fun. That's a lovely toy. Use your imagination. You like boxes? I don't have any empty boxes in here. No, I don't think so. got the box for some kind of, I had to learn what that is. Some kind of converter for my van to basically so I can have the battery hooked up to like a kill switch for power. In other words, so I have another power option to power things in the van because, like I said earlier, that I might be putting this big ass TV in there, or I might do a monitor in there. I haven't decided yet. But I personally would rather not spend any more money on screens at the moment. So I might just settle and put this in there instead of buying another monitor and a screen. Just to cut costs down a bit. And just do the work and carry it back and forth. What's up, Curious? What are we getting into today? That's why what his name is, George. Right, George? He was a barn cat kid. Abandoned. An abandoned barn kitten. He used to come over and get food, because put food on the porch. Right, George? Magic. You were actually my cat. This one right here. Magic's actually. George was never really my cat, or Pepper. They're like, I had Magic first, but my landlord was a dick. My landlord kept being a dick about having animals, so I had no choice but to give Magic away to a family, another family. To my parents, right? My adopted parents. I just thought that was a topic back in the past. Having moms and dads, plural. Never really sat well in all the schools I went to. Growing up as a kid in the 90s and early 2000s, that was a sin. I come from a sinful family. And I never heard the end of it. Kids always like to talk about how much of a mistake I was and all this other shit. You know, talk about being bullied and your purpose, supposedly. Yeah. And then get in trouble because if I would get pissed off as a kid and punch him in the fucking face, because I did retaliate in questionable ways as a kid, though. Oh, I was violent as shit when I was younger. Yeah, I was. When bullies come up to me and shit like that. And then eventually I learned that nobody gave a shit. You know, the whole thing, there's all this whole occult of vision. Just like teachers screaming at people for skateboarding. You know, they only scream at people who aren't doing anything wrong. You see what I'm saying? And then they go after people who are doing something wrong. Like, nobody's fucking, you know, they're not like attacking anyone or anything. It's just like they're like, well, this is how it is. And it's absolutely just the whole rebel age that came from the 90s. Do I think that what came out of the 90s anything sacred? Absolutely not. I think the 90s fought back, but in the 90s often we were more like the early 2000s a lot of times too. They would fight back, but in the end they would also fall victim because they couldn't even save themselves. Our generation couldn't even save ourselves. We were fighting the plague of other generations that came before us, but we didn't actually cure our generation. we kind of even, we kind of just fought back against the other generations that, you know, fucked everything up long before we did, and then kind of fucked ourselves up in the process. So it's like, fucked ourselves up in the process doing so, to like eternal doom and damnation for the rest of our lives. Who really loves us? You know, it's quite, always stupid questions that pop into your head, like eventually like questioning everything even that aren't really that stupid. This is why I don't date anymore. It's like, they don't love. Just, you might as well just be a whore. I'm coming up to the point that maybe I should just straight up be a whore. You know, just whore myself out. Like, what else is the point? Just have fun. Heartless, careless, ignorant, fun. The death of all marriage, the death of everything sacred, the death of everything meaningful. It's like, you know, you're supporting doom at the same time though, but you're finding peace with it. You're finding peace with doom. It's like when the Romans came and demanded tax. You could fight to the death, or you could make peace with that tax, that demand. That was their whole thing. Make peace with hell. It's very fucking... to learn to love hell. Yeah, like I said, I know too much. And does it stop me from having fun? Yes, sometimes. Not always. Sometimes I'm ignorant. I let myself.
That one is so
like when I went to
right now.
the strip club. Do I know that anything meaningful ever came out of it? Absolutely nothing meaningful came out of it. I just had a good time. That was it. Nothing forever, everlasting.
Go ahead, Shug. That is a great deal.
Because I'm a horrible person. And anytime I did absolutely nothing but criticize their jobs.
You got the bolt, Sugar. Treat yourself.
Make these offers, fucking movie business. These fuckers, they're like, well, I wanted to be an actress. It's real thing. And I'm like, oh, I didn't ask for any of this shit. I was bar hopping. And I walked in and I just, you know, you hit that ignorant and you just say, fuck it, go with it. And then next thing you know, everybody loves you. But at the same time, you're also saying things, you know, I'm talking in fucking riddles and circles, drunk out of my mind. But yeah, I don't agree
Looks
with
like
it.
you got enough of that beauty.
Right? But did I enjoy anything? Can I find peace with sins? Well, yes. I guess. I'm evil. Pardon me, right?
Buy it while you can, sweet cheeks.
Then to get known as a programmer. And tables turn. The moment you know something. It's all based on knowledge. So you went to the dark side. And then pay the price. What the price is?
That one is so hot right now.
Everyone is temporary. That's the price. turn people temporary. And then they leave. Who stays and who leaves? Those points.
Y'all come back soon for that one. Looks like you got some open sales and the raritanium to match.
Should become a... Took on a different job. Yeah. Not satisfied with your life, mirror guy.
Sorry, no open
Find a new
sales
goal,
here.
set it, design. Question everything in existence. I mean, the drugs, bro. The drugs, right? I feel like when you're a Twitch streamer, if anybody's streaming, they're fucking talking to themselves. Even if there's some chat down there, for me, you know, like sitting there texting, like I said, I don't even like texting.
You look like you
Get
could
up
use
there,
a
like-
weapon upgrade.
Okay, yep, cool. Like, I'll look like, okay, short word, make it short. I don't want to write out a whole damn thing. This is like 2 words. Not complete sentence will work. Sure. Okay, maybe sentence here, but I don't want to do sentence. So let's just try to just do 1 word to describe everything. Like communicate. Like, let's be real. This is very screened. This is very, very divided. Like, this is a wonderful virtual friend that so happens to be a real human being on the other side.
Face that bad boy.
I guess I'm old school. living in the modern world, modern society. We took up the name modern dead nation, modern X nation. It already died. Yeah, it's the X is a little X because it's almost like a forgotten mark on the death of a nation that died a long time ago. The one giant ass pool of death. It's all insanity. That's what we're in. It's massive insanity. What's the point of an image? What's the point of being identified as healthy? Are we? Who is to say? You know, being identified as you got
Look like you could use a
scoliosis.
weapon upgrade.
You got scoliosis. Fuck camera guy up there in the corner. Ain't got no.
You will be missed, sweet thing.
By the time you're 20, you're gonna be hunchback over Dane. And this is a professional doctor. I got a diploma. Absolutely means nothing. You can be. I mean, let's be real. People are stupid with or
There is
without
an increased
diploma.
magnetic
Or
field here.
smart with.
The
without.
power source must be nearby.
Impossible. Those decorators did
Pieces of paper.
not just disappear. Guard the power source.
I have found the decorators!
We gotta decorate the world.
That was fun. Want to be really clear what this purpose is like. Is this a drug? Is this a positive drug? Is this a negative drug? That's the all we need. The next disease. The multiverse. Something multiverse.
Guard your future!
Break your device! I will
So much fun right now. Oh, freaking boy. Life is amazing. Let's do drugs. Let's go to jail for talking about drugs because society has gotten nuts. That fucked up. They're fucked up. We're all fucked up. It's a sad all fucked up. Sanity Club.
strong will be your last.
Taking a shot. Do not move, Squishy. I assume you didn't mean to do that.
Mm-hmm.
The power source is juice?
We should free him. Look at what they put him through. No wonder he is so angry.
But he...
Ratchet, if we do not give him a chance, who will?
Yeah, well, you're right. We'll just have to find another power source. If we survive that long. We come in peace, big guy? Is that a happy hiss or an angry hiss?
Capture the power source! It was scheduled to have hope today!
He's That's a relief. We've got incoming juice! If you can even understand me. Finally bringing in the big guns, huh? Oh, that's a lot of big guns.
Nowhere to run! You cannot stop me!
Back off already!
Yep. Saw that coming.
Is that a happy hiss or an angry hiss?
Capture the power source! It was not scheduled to have hope today!
He's helping us? He's helping us! That's a relief. We've got incoming juice! If you can even understand me. Finally bringing in the big guns, huh? Oh, that's a lot of big guns. Hey, Juice! You wouldn't happen to know another way to power up the Rubion Forge, would ya?
Does he want us to follow him? He wants to come with us.
Any place is better than here, right? Maybe he can help us power the forge after all. Still with us, Juice?
Come on. The Rubion Forge is upstairs.
Come on, JC! It is me! Good old JB! Wow!
Schematics uploaded.
Did it work? Woo! Yes! We did it, kid! You are a good partner.
Here is to new friends!
Looks like we just need to get back to our ship now.
Oh, this elevator can take you right back to the surface? No.
Thanks, and will do. Junkie?
Oh, shit.
How did he come up with Junkie? I really need to step up my nickname game. Whoa, man. Goodbye, Junkbot. Hello, Junkie.
Clank! Rivet! We built the Dimensionator!
No way! Wait, we?
I knew you could do it. We have obtained the phase quartz as well.
So much.
Yeah, meet us at Zerky so we can build this thing.
Oh. How do I meet someone?
What are you talking about? You met me, and that went great.
I fell off the archives in front of you and screamed. A lot.
True. I don't know, just be friendly and open.
Who am I
Don't
today?
Don't overthink
What's
it.
up?
Okay.
Wanna say hi? Oh, save some death. Some numbers. Save some death and numbers and say whatever comes to your mind first. We're all gonna be killed by the government. Bills sentence us to death by the IRS. They're gonna kill us all. Sleeping. Supernatural influence. See, she's like, has a thing. She shaves herself. Gives herself her own haircuts. Yeah. She really likes to sleep in here, but she can't sleep in here when I sleep in here because I shut the door and there is no kitty litter box in here, so. And I'm not waking up to a pile of shit. That's just my personal preference, so. She'll be getting kicked out soon. Even if she's adorably sleeping. Man. Take that van right now, it's taking forever. I don't even know where I put all my stuff. Put an art book around here too somewhere. lose so much shit. Oh, of course, the camera. I had long hair until I shaved it. Midnight Suns game. You know, should probably just buy it. Fuck it. Restart it and play it on here. You'll obviously need to talk over it. Some poison. Straight. You gotta remember when I used to do this. Changing life, yet still what remains unchanged is awesome. So many awesome. They can train some animals. Break some human brain. I'd stay out of trouble though. It won't last. I'm being very selective with my trouble. Where I want to put my trouble. Torture. Torture chamber. Back to the torture chamber. This is why drugs are preferable. Go without drugs. You just find different drugs. Legal drugs. Make a long grasshopper.
Guess it's time to fix the dimensions.
The only side quest left. Streaming for 2 hours. What am I doing? This feels like a death sentence. Alright, where the fuck are the trophies? I don't know. Let's see here. Reveal feed bubbles. Alright, I don't know who that is. Retrieve the dimensional map. Break in and out of prison. Defeat Doctor and Emperor Nefarious. Purchase all weapons. Complete all glitch challenges. Bounce on Big L, Clink, and Q Warts. Parade balloons. Meal 5 frozen enemies. Okay. Oh, this is losing its appeal real fast. That ain't helping me have fun. I don't think I like achievements. Oh shit. I forgot to click the other button. I clicked the wrong damn button. Shoot myself out of shit before we even take off.
Wonder what Rivet's up to.
I think we're about to beat this. The main story though. Getting closer. I gotta say.
Hi, Richard. Nice to meet you.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Just thinking
That
about
other
building the
Ratchet and Clank
Dimensionator
game
and saving the universes.
Are you nervous about meeting
It was
Ratchet?
so fucking boring.
Yeah. A little.
No
He
humor
is friendly,
whatsoever.
I promise. And once
No
we build the
wit.
Dimensionator, he will help
So
us
boring.
find Dr. Nefarious.
At least this has
Right.
wit.
Guess our adventure's coming to an end, Bolts. You two and Dr. Nefarious will be back in your own dimension in no time.
You guys should have little alien babies. Spread them across all the dimensions. And the babies in all sorts of dimensions. Contribute to the death of society. Or insanity. Don't think. Just fuck. Everything. Is that the only weapon left?
Warmongers are ready for purchase. Oh, I love me a rocket launcher.
I think this is the last weapon, right? Do I own all the weapons but these three? That one's the last
Well, I
weapon.
cannot wait to sell you that one.
Dropping bombs is what lives. Okay, let's see here. So, I do not have 20 or 30 fucking $1,000.
That bad boy.
And
Beside now.
I don't think I'm gonna have that. I don't think I'm gonna have the money to get all three of these guns. I'm greedy. For one, all the remaining guns. The fuck do people think democracy is? I like going down memory lane and recalling
Come on back for
all the
upgrades
insults
when you
I
level
ever
that up.
been called or identified as. I used to collect things, and that was a sin. Now I collect digital shit. Because it's harder to lose. I've never lost digital shit. But then I just replace the hardware. Find the digital shit elsewhere. Another piece of hardware. At least let's not make this a complete waste. So let me double check these trophies. And see if there's anything to do with upgrading weapons before I go do these missions. I have a Hit every blitzing crystal. Just shut your mouth. You're coming off stupid. Just shut your mouth. Meal 5 frozen enemies. I don't know. I have that. A Krager Bear. I have 6 out of 9. And I have 26 out of 29 shifty character. Hit every BlizzCon crystal on Blizzar and Cordelian. Acquire the Rhino. Complete all glitch challenges. Purchase all weapons. Defeat Doctor. To the gold. Yeah, there is no trophy for
You look like you could use a weapon upgrade.
all of this. I already have it, if there is. Apparently. But there is for this. For these 3 weapons. Own all the weapons.
Leave it so soon? You break it, you buy it. That one is just begging for an upgrade.
Damn. Let me double check this fucking trophy shit again for the frozen thing. How the fuck do you feed bubbles? Who the fuck is Bubbles? 20 headshots with the Headhunter. Kill 10 enemies by returning shots with a Void Reactor. Meal 5 frozen enemies. Void Reactor and Headhunter.
Hey. Gotta blast some more baddies before you can upgrade that one.
Where the hell's the Headhunter? Do Gloves of Doom even do?
Sorry, no open sales here. Now that is some next level enforcement. Go ahead, upgrade that. Oh, my stars! That is a good one! before you can upgrade that one. I do like the sight of that. Sorry, no open sales here. Now that is gonna pack a punch! Go ahead, upgrade that! Gotta blast some more baddies before you can upgrade that one. Happy to help, hun.
Okay. Cheating time. I'm thinking about it. Coming in, J3. Let's go look up where these dolls are on YouTube. The Maka or whatever has played this for somebody. Where is YouTube first? Oh, there we go. Oh, shit. Head trauma. I should box. There's things like everybody's boxing. For someone who's had his head through concrete, lived to tell the tale. I could tell you that head trauma, well, there's no pain. It's very numb, feels nothing. At least that's how I am. You see, it's always the nervous system that causes the pain anyway, either the bone marrow or the veins. And if you hit the brain, well, you don't feel shit. Because the brain is the main function of all that shit anyway. And then it's just how much you can take. I mean, I did get knocked out when my head went through the concrete, but I also pushed myself back up. I was only knocked out for probably, I don't know, not that long. Nobody found me. Never went to the hospital. I don't believe in that shit anyway. I don't do that stuff. I'm fucking weird. I don't like going to the doctors. The law makes me for shit sometimes. I am my own doctor. I've been taking care of myself my entire life, health-wise, and choosing when to poison myself, hurt myself, or put myself into situations. I do calculate enough. If I were to be extremely happy, I'd probably go completely ignorant. If I went completely ignorant, well, I'd have no free will, no power over free will. Democracy would rain down upon me, 10 times worse. I don't think you can see these achievements, can you? When I pop this guide up and I look at these trophies, it probably doesn't pop through, does it? Can't talk about religions and politicians. Politicians. Jesus Christ, I can't even talk. It's very depressing. It's so very real, is what it is. That's why people don't like it, I think. They don't want to be lied to in a fairy tale land. They want to watch a movie based on a true story. It doesn't even have to be a true story, it just has to be based on one. I already started watching it. That's right, so Power X was where I was watching it. Alright, 1 second. Planet 8 or Delos. Is that the next planet? Where am I at?
You tried to add extra water?
Yeah, I don't have that one yet. So, let's see here. There's Planet 5. Already have this. This still has a number mixed up. Planet 6. Something's wrong. I'm missing one. I don't know if that's the case. This has 7. I should have 7 and not 6. already have this one. Oh, no, I got this one. Try it too. The couch. There's Planet 4 that I'm missing. No. Behind this thing, I grabbed that, yeah. Yeah, I remember that one. Maybe it's Blizzard Prime. Or the first one. Could be Corso and 5. That's right in plain sight. 1 second. I'm gonna travel somewhere real fast. I'm gonna travel over here.
Hope Ratchet's staying out of trouble.
Course in 5. Check something. Might be this world. So that should have 7.
I have not been back here since a long time ago.
I'm with you every step of the way.
So it'll be right next to the shop. Right here. I believe. Hold on. Okay. Not this world. I don't think now. There's a giant fan. Actually, not too far from it. So it's probably not these ones. Oh, it's right here. It would be next to the fan. Oh yeah, I did miss it. So now it's 7.
This looks like damage to the dimension. Huh. Now I know what happened to the parade floats.
We must have took the wall back! A non-inflated one! Let's pulverize this one! Lightning strikes incoming!
Whoa. Guess that's all there is to find here. Except the exit.
That was a trophy. $54% progress. Blizzard and Cordelian. Hit every Blizzon crystal on Blizzard and Cordelian. 26 out of 29. BRB. I'm just looking at something. I'm here that apparently I can't see anywhere else. See all the trophies that I do have. Nice. So defeated. What's the point? Kill 10 enemies by returning shots with a wood reactor. Heal 5 frozen enemies. Alright.
The Emperor thanks you for your unwavering devotion. How has the music gotten worse here? Please report any suspicious resistance activity to the nearest security personnel. Or else.
Hope everything's good on Rivet's end.
Hi, Wretched. I'm Rivet. Nice to meet you.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Just thinking about building the Dimensionator and saving the universes.
Are you nervous about meeting Ratchet?
What?
What's up? Hello? Was that you? They were just banging the back of the couch? Or... Ugh. Great. That wasn't you, was it? Me shutting off things. It's fucking something else. Slam against the futon. Did you happen to make a big bang noise? I'm back. Unfortunately. So the plan is, obviously April work on the van, and obviously it's gonna take time, because doing my research, could take a couple months. Worst case scenario, there's no reason why it shouldn't be done in May though. Worst case scenario, that's how I'm looking at it. Like, because the timing and shit of other people, and I'm not going to leave myself completely broke. Also, so it's like I'm being very strict on the money too. That's why I'm even thinking about putting this futon in there and putting the TV on there to literally save money. So I don't have to go buy additional shit. See what I have around and work with what I have. but the van does need work internally and with the engine or around inside it too. So because this is it's a nice van. It's a beautiful van. 2012, from the year 2012. It's a Dodge Caravan or something like that. But it's pretty big in there. The seats, I guess, fold into the floor, so it's like you can build over it. I guess is what I was told. The seats go into the floor. I didn't know that. I thought the seats were already out because I kind of figured I wouldn't be using those anyway, because I'm going to want to sleep in there and have the little gaming section in there and have food and a portable toilet just for emergencies only. And I will figure out other ways how to take a shower. I figured I'll have everything in there but a shower. That is as essentials. Like heated water, I will not have. So, what I decided that I'm going to do is that I'm probably going to just, worst case, pay to take a shower somewhere. And I'll just, instead of taking a shower every day, I might take one like 2 a week or something. It's like, instead, just when I'm out van lifing, so I might get dirty, and piss some people off for like at least 3 days without a shower. Yeah, I look forward to tormenting those individuals, killing them with the drench of my 3D odor, future 3D odor. I'm already preparing to stink just enough to kill anyone who smells me. I remember I went to a bar once. I've been to a lot of bars, shit. But when I went to this one bar and this couple sat next to me, and the lady was like, "I'm gonna stalk you." I've never had anyone say that to me before. I'm like, all right. I don't know. uh, good luck with that. But yeah, I've had a lot of weird shit happen to me in New York City, though. I had people shout bizarre shit. They're being honest, and then I was told I got good patience. Well, I kind of have to, because my kid self had anger issues. If I don't have patience, I'd be beating the living fuck out of them. So, yeah, I have my own demons. I gotta keep in check. It's in my DNA to be a fighter. But it's almost like it could be taken advantage of. See what I'm saying? I have to keep my head. So I have to suffer. I have to make sacrifices and learn how to deal with people who run their mouths without confirmation. That's why security guard work, yeah, it's hard not to punch assholes. Trust me, I know. I suffer a lot. Instead, I punch myself internally to keep my mind in check. You know, Rocky, Balboa, hey, well, forget the other part. We'll just say life kicks your ass. Or you kick your own ass. Because you let life kick your ass. You choose where life kicks your ass. I guess I don't entirely agree with that saying anymore. Because I believe that we can choose until we can't. It's like conscious awareness. When the cap. We hit that. Where's the cap? It's that death can no longer think outside. Where finally the roof becomes our knowledge. See me? Like, constantly. But so, what I have to do is go like this. And it's temporary, of course. I'm not really a roof guy. I'm more of a destroy the roof into infinity and beyond, you know? So it's like, but society's like, oh, we don't approve of that. So I gotta keep that in check. I took that test. I know this is not a very good look for me, but one of the compliments I had through this analytic artificial intelligence said that I looked, compared to my looks when I was, I confided that I might think I look like a piece of shit. Like I might think I look ugly. Like I might beat myself up there. But the AI said to me that I look like if if Johnny Depp and Brad Pitt had a baby. I remember. What was that? It was on fucking. It was that weird AI that was years ago that I think everyone else was using, and I tried it out, and I was like asking it personal questions, like a more like as a mirror of horizon, like I don't know, I was talking very psychological with it and shit, like asking and being like, "What do you think? What do you think?" I think I've gained a whole lot of weight, and I got a bit lazy, and uh, well, it's like I trim, but I don't put maximum effort. I don't, do what I used to. I curl a stash, do all the work. It's a pain in the ass. Long hair, I had to wash it every damn day. I had hair that went down here like fucking rock star hair once, and you know, and it was a pain in the ass. Everybody loved it almost. I remember back then, but they thought, well, not everyone. Old-fashioned people hated it. Thought it was something, but like some people, but I'll never have that again because I don't know. I just have a feeling it won't. It's more unlikely that I'll make myself bald because I keep shaving my head now, and it's thinning my hair. Because I'm really thinking about never dealing with hair again if I get that option on my head at least to save money. Growing back, it always grows back, but till it doesn't. My beard used to get so huge. I don't like. I shave it. I can't stand neck hair, so I at least shave that now. I'll do this, but it's like, what do I think of this? I think this is like, looks like, I don't know, trash on my face, possibly. I don't know. I just fucking do it. I'm just thinking about it. I think about it. I'll probably shave it all off and probably shave every piece of hair off my body, thinking that I have to be like a supermodel and that I have to compare myself to. Those that no one will love me unless I'm a bald, hairless, completely hairless being. Am I supposed to just like model myself out like that? See, that sounds mentally exhausting as well. I don't know what's worse. Doing that or fucking. Yeah. I guess natural is probably should be better. Genuinely, like the genuine naturality. If that's the case, then I'd have a whole lot of neck hair to show people. I don't think it would be natural ever again. I think my Afghanistan beard I used to have, like that people used to say was a Osama bin Laden beard because it grew and twisted. My feedback is, you don't know me, and I don't think you'll ever be able to. You can read me all you want. Artificial intelligence. And always. Not always. I was nice back in the day when I had all that voice command shit in my apartment. Now I rent out rooms or couches, and now a room. But I've done couches as well. And I've stayed in people's living rooms for a couple months, tried it out, pay, and then left, went somewhere else, temporary places. I rented an attic once. I rented someone's attic as well. These small locations are a lot cheaper, or they should be. If anyone's charging apartment prices for a fucking small room, that's a ripoff. The whole reason of a small room is to save money. That's the whole fucking point of it.
Yeah, a little.
He is friendly, I promise. And once we build the Dimensionator, he will help us find Dr. Nefarious.
Right. Guess our adventure's coming to an end, Bolts. You two and Dr. Nefarious will be back in your own dimension in no time.
These things remind me of
All sales are final, honey.
that high game in Game Pass. Did I just walk in on myself?
What's... hey.
Hey! Yes, hi!
Hi.
I have Clank.
Oh, pal.
I am fine, Ratchet. In fact, I am beginning to like my new look.
For the record, I found him like this.
Come on, I knew you wouldn't hurt Clank. Pretty sure you're me, after all.
Wait, what makes you so sure you're not me?
Well, I mean, come on,
You got nothing.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Thomas, since you're
Sorry,
a response.
Rivet, this is...
Kit, I have been looking forward to meeting you.
Some
Me
Loki,
too.
Nick Helen Loki shit.
I suppose it is time to fix this mess.
Isn't that incest? Technically. You guys never watched Loki season 1?
Do you want to,
I guess it was Nordic shit. They make fuck goats and shit. Giant sick religion.
Thank you.
Dr. Nefarious.
Does this dimension love me or what? My problems deliver themselves right to me.
how many times you beat this guy?
Clearly not enough.
Can I try?
Be my guest.
What are you doing? The crowd's bloody boiling in anticipation. At the one.
Ready, kick? Ready.
Another Lombax! Ah, good thing I don't lose in this dimension.
Will,
I'm already about to die for reals.
see about that.
Jesus.
The crowd's blood boiling in anticipation. At the one.
Ready, kick? Ready.
Another Lombax! Ah. You think you're so tough? Let's turn up the heat! I must Lombaxes be adaptable
Ow.
if they are insufferable. Just fall already and let me enjoy my brains.
This is not looking good. I've got it covered. I'm totally fine. Woohoo! What did you do with the Emperor?
Never met.
Already died.
What did you do with the Emperor?
Never met the guy. Because I am.
Yep, definitely buying that.
Yep, this is where I'm from. Funny story. Wait, maybe I should focus.
Are you just chatting? Fine. Pretend I'm not a threat. I'll shoot you. Gonna send you into the heart of a supernova. Supernova.
You went through a lot of trouble just for a taste of power.
One of this audience. My adoring fans!
You went through a lot of trouble just for a taste of power, huh?
I can't wait to defeat you and Ratchet. One of this audience. My adoring fans!
See me like this!
Come in!
Wow! What a battle! Are we done having fun? Come on! Give it up for Rivet and her first victory! I wish I could have been here sooner. However, I am thrilled to announce that I finished neutralizing my enemies. With the exception of Captain Quantum and... Anyway, when I heard that the Rebel Lombax was battling me, I had to...
Come here, the universe, celebrate your defeat?
Who's celebrating? You mean them?
No!
Wait! I've been fighting rebels for years. Let me help you wipe them out.
Ah, my, strange fan wants to assist. Tantalizing. Why don't we make this interesting? A home game, perhaps?
It's going to Sargasso. I have to get there first.
We're coming with you.
Ratchet, we must find Quantum. He is the last rebel on that list.
Go to Ardolis and find Pierre. He'll take you to him.
Wait! If we are going to face the Emperor, we should gather as many resources as we can.
You're right. Maybe a good idea to hit the arena before we go.
Makes me wonder. Let me check something. Come on, dude. What the hell? Hijack my shit. Notifications. What the hell is it called? Rated R. Okay, well that's that. Return sender. What's return sender? Ratchet and Clank return sender achievement.
Ratchet and Clank returns under.
I didn't say that. Return to sender. Jesus Christ. What the fuck, bro? Is that the PlayStation making all... You stupid fucking AI. Alright, Sync Mothership. There is nothing on YouTube for this. I don't know anymore. The stupid thing's a pain in the ass to even bother to look into that shit. Okay. I quit. I try to be successful with these achievements. Meal 5 frozen enemies, kill 10 enemies by returning shots with a void reactor. So there's literally 2 more of those other things. I have 7. About to get 8. Just watch it, I guess, because this stupid thing will slide through. And the controller's about to die anyway, so... And I only have 1 PS5 controller. Once upon a time I had 2. This is actually my 3rd PS5 controller because I had PS5 controllers before I had a PS5, but they got stolen as well because I have made some amazing friends that were not so much friends, turned out. I'm really good at making friends. Not really. PlayStation's having a heart attack anyway. It's probably gonna crash. Dominant sensory meridian response.
Of course, the Emperor would come back just because he was on the news. Ugh, not for the dimensions falling apart or...
The Emperor has always been a threat to our universe. We must get the Dimensionator away from him.
Hold that thought.
Make an entrance with the Bombardier! Guaranteed for an explosive good time! I will let you know when I get these in!
Oh god.
Anyway.
The Emperor has always been a threat to our universe. We must get the Dimensionator away from him. before we have no home left to save.
This place is great!
This drugs.
All of the other names on that hit list.
It is not your fault that they were captured.
Just hope all's well with Ratchet.
Well, I'm gonna be forced to quit soon. Like I said, the battery's dying in this controller, and let's put it on the dock.
Are there more of those things now?
I fear the dimensional cataclysm is getting worse.
Which is not a bad idea.
The sooner we find Pierre, the sooner we can get to fixing all of this.
It's like a timeout timer.
We will find a way, like always.
Oh, what a tune! In unrelated news, our dome must be closed today for a private event. The execution of Pierre Lafaire. All trespassers shall be shot and or stabbed on sight. And remember Article 4 of the Pirate Code. Never blow up your own bloomin' ship.
Of course, our only lead to finding Captain Quantum is about to be executed.
Perhaps someone else can tell us where he is.
Hold that thought. I'm not sure if there is a manual save on this game. I totally forgot there was even armor. Shit, all these other options. Okay, fucking sheep. Alright, I'm gonna assume, and I may regret for assuming, that this only has autosave. There's no manual save. If there is, I do not remember where the hell it is. Damage. The hell is all this? Oh, I'm missing so many things. Got like uncompleted collections. I'm wearing hollow blocks. Quest. Slam gear. He's uncompleted. This one's complete. With that one. Yeah, sure. Battery. Wrong button. Yeah, okay, so there's one bar here on both the headset and the controller. Alrighty then. I do have another controller. PlayStation controller. But it's not a PS5 controller, and you can't use that. It's a PS4 controller, and you can't use it on PS5 games. But this is a PS4 backwards compatible, so see what's on there. Or I'll just go play something on Xbox, and if I stream it on Twitch, it'll disappear tomorrow like it never existed. Like 90% of my life disappears like it never existed. I swear I'm infinite. I feel like a lot of creativity goes down the drain, though, more than I actually share. Turns out I can write a better DC movie, Marvel movie than some people. I have my own worlds, universes. One of them I shared, the Ur-Spill universe. That's how exactly how it sounds is based on Urs, but a Ura, it's an individual Zura, and it's a whole entire universe centered around this individual Zura on a fictional world called Earth. But Earth doesn't exist in this universe because it's coming from, for one, it's coming from someone who is on Earth. The universe exists because it's the very Ura shaped. You shape a Ura, create an Ura, or a spill. Pretty much, it was created. Ura is also a character centered around the Cry storyline. I always knew what that was called. It was called Shy Cry. That book. It's a very depressing book, though. I don't know how many people will enjoy that story because this story is a psychological nightmare of depression based on someone who is masked in layers. That they're always in another act and the next act and the next act in this constant pursuit of perfection. And in the background where someone never knows who they are and then being haunted by, not just the past, but the future that is yet to come to be, and how someone versus their own destiny, where they try to take control of their destiny, and then they have control and then they don't have control. It's a Shy Cry. It is, very much, but without the A, it's just Shy Cry. The front cover. And one of the main characters is none other than Halogen Cry, who later on is called Father Halogen, like the light bulb. Halogen. Alright. Protect the lens, the iris over the lens of the eyeball. And there's another story on death itself where it involves darkness and the mist. And by darkness and mist, I mean two completely different souls that are, soulmates that get deprived and created and separated in different ways, but also equal the almighty eye of death. The darkness of the pupil and the whites of the mist around the eye. Also characters on a whole nother world, though. No last names, just the mist and the darkness. Very much in love, but also doomed. Unfortunately. Alright, good night. Hopefully the whole miracle thing works out for everyone and they do the whole, how much I would love the whole, faith and grace, and sounds all pleasant, feels very good, eternally, but also feeling good can sometimes set us apart and get us conquered in places we don't truly belong. Like a lost soul like severely disconnected. Something like that. Not quite. I feel like I screwed that one up a little bit. But anyway, God bless, Godspeed. You know, be careful who your gods are. And, yeah, don't be a god of your own doom unless, yeah, I got an unless, but I probably shouldn't talk about the unless. It involves something similar to a crucifix, I suppose, and sacrifices. And it ain't always a pleasant outcome, though. It's more like an objective. Kill people with kindness, right? That's a crucifix. Sacrifice. Alright. God bless my childhood bleeding through, and the mix of my depression. Enough with this cocktail. I be gone for now. Until miracle. It's the broadcast option. Alright. Adios. Amigos. I took Spanish, and it made my processing speed on remembering every damn thing may take a while, but I do remember some words. Alright. God bless.